Okay, hello, this is Made One King here, back with another video. This is Jericho survival mission. So, if you watch the last video, I pretty much died twice, essentially, long story short. I'm giving this game a third more try. This is still my third. This is same day, everything else. Nope. Is it gonna be easy playing this? Definitely not. But that's the whole point. I'm trying to see how far I could get before I actually just call it a wrap to quit. Why is he? Okay, slow. But any other time that would let me stop. Man. Okay. So rather than talking about negatives 24/7, cause it's annoying I was talking about negatives, cause the more you talk about it, it ain't adding nothing. It's just constant subtraction. So for every little fault I find in here, I'm gonna try to find a positive or just change the topic altogether to something else completely. So what I'm gonna do is talk about AI. AI is a hit or is a miss. So I'm not a TikTok person. I'm not on social media, Instagram, this, that, and the third. Well, I might change my audio. I'm sorry if this gonna mess things up for y'all. Okay, I'm just a regular guy. Stay off it, When I'm using it, it's just BS or, junk I really don't need to be watching. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, alright? So with AI, it's different. Growing up, the movies, shows, they make it look like, oh, AI is advancement and whatnot. Which don't get me wrong, it is. Like, help you with your homework, can help give you ideas for certain things. But at the same time, there's also Google for that. Like, a lot of people using AI for things they could just be asking Google. And it is lazy. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit and act like a person shouldn't use it, cause even I was using it for like editing my resume here or there. So if I apply for a certain job, it make it sound nice towards this job. To change some things around, making it sound nice. Like I am guilty of that. I feel like it just like pros and cons because there's like this no battery. Okay, I'm not getting the backpack. This is what it is. The pro is the AI is that you can automate a lot of different things. You ask it something and it will give you like really good advice on what to do and whatnot. And with the way technology is going, it can be like a lot of benefit to keep it enough. Now the downsides to it, that zombie. Okay, the downsides to it is it's not as good as it's supposed to be. There's this little TikTok, I guess, little trend or whatever going around. People dressing up for interviews, probably set the whole questions, the whole shebang. It's an AI interview. The AI interview is just spazzing out, going like sounding like a gentleman with epilepsy. Like it's just not good. Like it is not good whatsoever. And you know, of course, a lot of people are already mad enough because not only you losing your job to this, but you not even getting a job because of it. So that's even more reasons to be mad. But if you one of these CEOs or me trying to do like a small time business, oh, you gonna love it. Like, I have a bookkeeper or accountant where you can just have AI do all the transactions or whatnot for you. Why even have certain employees like HR, well, maybe not HR, but certain employees do the stuff for you, like Microsoft Excel, bookkeeping, like I was saying before, this, that, and the third, when you can just automate it. And there was even an article. Just move. There was even an article about supposed CEO, although I do have to find it again, saying that AI is like the best thing for them. Basically, they don't complain about work conditions, they don't ask for a pay raise, they never form a union or go on strike. So it's like, dang, why hire all these people? Hear them complain about not getting paid, this, that, and the third. I can just fire them and have this piece of software do all the work for me. Which sounds good, but it's good for the CEO. Everyone else is behind because now thousands of other people gonna have to file for unemployment or find a whole new career altogether. And I would hate going to college. You went to college for a master's in business associates or however you call them to be a HR or something. You can't even do those jobs. So I definitely see why people are mad. Can you stop it? Of course not. I mean, one good historical example would be the textile industry. Back in the past, man, we were. Well, it's more like a British history, I'll be honest. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm zoned out. Anyway, with the textile industry, I mean, shoot, there was whole factories getting textile, but since he had the machines and automations for it, it kind of, no, not even kind of, it pretty much took away so much of the jobs people already had. So what did people do? Well, they revolted, I guess, if you put it like that. Shoot, they basically destroy all the machines or whatnot. But as soon as they destroy the machines, guess what happened? They just built new ones and people were still out of jobs. So, yeah, it's one of the things you can't avoid. It's not gonna go away, unfortunately. But you can either use it to your advantage as much as you could and not try to be lazy for it. I'll say that. Because there are some skills that's still important to develop, like speech and whatnot. You can't rely on AI to write every article. But of course, I do think there's gonna be some backlash. Also, if y'all haven't been hearing, apparently there's oh shoot, no, that's a koala. Yeah, apparently there've been some companies throwing around the word AI to get like money from investors and whatnot. And there was also some company, I think it was from India, I forgot. They apparently made their employees pretend to be like AI, like basically, I don't know, just talk or just make their text seem odd to where it's like some more AI than an actual person. So they can basically like get monies out of these people, invest in. So, long story short, they pretend to be robots so they can build apps, which is hilarious and sad. Cause I would hate investing all that money just to be scammed by some just a regular Indian app developers, to put it at best. Not trying to be mean or anything like that, but that was basically the whole gist of it. And like, man, I feel like there's gonna be some type of event, to say the least, where people either gotta get pushed back or maybe there be some laws or something, of course. But as far as the right now, the present, nah, there ain't nothing for it right now. It's just same old. People losing jobs, people complaining. You can only hope for the best. Plus, I mean, as many cons as it would be, as far as like maybe finding a job or losing said job, of course. It could just open your mind up to other ideas, like other jobs. Like, I know the trades, like, look, the McDonald's might get a fry flipper automation machine, whatever we calling it. But as far as a guy driving a van so he can fix somebody wires or fix the AC in a Texas, or shoot, going offshore in the oil field, catching fish or whatnot, some things are gonna take longer to put AI in, or it's just not gonna be logical. Because how are you gonna have an AI van with an AI worker to do the AI AI AC? Like, like it's like them stupid little memes or the people try to like make with it. Like it like don't get me wrong. It's not all sweet, it's not all gravy and whatnot. It sucks. But you just gotta lift your head up, keep doing what you're trying to do. And plus, at the end of the day, I do feel like these companies or whatnot, they're gonna realize, like, hey, this software, this AI, actually sucks right now. I can't even use it. Like, and then there's gonna be, like, a little bit of laws and regulation. Because let's be honest, like, CEOs are gonna love it, but if there's some way it screws over the politician, the big man, or people get jealous or whatnot, you guarantee there's gonna be some type of taxes, some type of cut or regulation that might reduce it, or throw some things off whack. Now, I could be wrong, of course, but I don't know. If Bitcoin could go from decentralized to centralized, I feel like AI is only just, oh shoot. No, come on. I feel like AI is just one of those things where the government is just bound to put regulations just because it gotta get some money at the end of the day. It gotta get some money, it's getting screwed over, it's something. That'll, people just sue these people for whatever reasons, because I can just imagine the lawsuits. You getting what? You getting fired because you're getting replaced by a robot. You having a job interview, you can't even do the interview because of this thing tweaking out. Now, I know I'm in the US, so a lot of budget cuts did happen, so it's not gotta be per se easy to, I guess, sue people for things like those. But like, man, like, people is mad over here. I can't blame them either. I'd be mad too. Losing my job over a off-brand jamming machine. It's not even jamming. Let me stop. But yeah, that's basically my whole little rambling of that. I'm just trying not to die, trying not to lose my mind. Okay, so these hearts I think are continues, and my health is actually on the back of it. It's red, now it's a white. Interesting. So you can sprint, which I honestly should have been doing. Oh, I can't do anything though. Oh. How is this? This had nothing in here last time. Jeez. Okay, that worked. Easily land headshots on Koala, but still struggling. Okay, let me just have this here. Okay, let me just turn this off. I need to save lighting. Okay. Man, what the where is came from? Oh my. Where am I at? Okay. Turn this off. Is this off? No. Turn this off. Glow stick. I don't know why I'm using it. These things suck. Okay. You're gonna be coming in through here. I see you. Oh, come on. Oh, you serious? There. With this game, you gotta be the most precise to hit something that you can't hit. Yeah, let me put this needle up in my body. Shoot. Okay, battery on. I can't go through there. I got full health now, so I'm assuming full health is just this white. It's probably supposed to be green, but I don't know. Just it could be a bright green, like a lime. Yeah, lime green. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, they definitely improve lighting. Like, they need to do lighting first then controls, cause the light, like, alright, you want to make an ad to get like The batteries, okay, cool, but at least make the lighting decent. Let me stop though. Okay. I am literally tapping on this multiple. Oh shoot, I saw you. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, okay, okay. I can't do anything there. These controls are too horrible for that. Bam. There you go. Wait, there's a koala somewhere? No. Okay, another note for Oh, come on. Man, move. It's right there. Man, come on. Son. Oh, I'm about low key rage quit again. I'm not even good. Cap. Okay. Move. Just one. Just one. Okay. Man, I could barely even see where I'm going. Okay, go right here. Use this. I guess use that. Bam. I got six. 6 plus 8. 14 bullets left. Okay, there that. Man, what is that? Is a boomer? An off-brand boomer? Then I don't have any. Oh, come on. I literally gotta play Ring Around the Rosie because I cannot. Okay, I guess it's an off-brand boomer. I don't know. Yeah. How does this water jug have more light and I'm sick of this. Give a water jug more light than my flashlight. And yeah, that is supposed to be green. Unless I just been on yellow this whole time. Got no money left. I don't know where you're supposed to get money. I might just put this on pause until I just get some action or something. Okay. Okay, I increased my brightness, so hopefully this helps just a bit. And this is on max, I assume. Okay, turn this off. I really can't see anything. What? Okay. Inventory bag. Nice. Was there supposed to be something here? No. Okay, you can open that. Alright, got a large battery. I know there's something in here. Did the door just... Okay, bro. Get out! Okay, one. Oh, that was a close one. Must have. Okay. What? How does this camera? Small health kit. Ah! Come on. I knew something was off. Surprised I honestly didn't get bit there. How? Okay, hold on. Okay, my brightness is nearly all the way up, so it's close to max. Let's see if this. Oh, I hate this camera. Better than before though. Let's see if this helps. So like, where am I? Is this part of the laboratory? Oh, is there a zombie though? I feel like that should not be open. Oh no, he's just open. Okay, wait, I almost missed that. Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna read these notes. Transformation of heat. Okay, I seen that one. Prediction. Prediction Biotech. Legacy of the future. The only limits are the ones we set for ourselves. Company motto. We're not just keeping up with the times, we're leaving them behind. Founded in 2034 by a group of brilliant scientists and visionaries. Later hailed as the founding fathers of a new era for humanity. Virexion Biotech. I don't know how you're supposed to say that. Virexion Biotech has become the cornerstone of the 21st century, most advanced biotech revolution. Their values, hard work, relentless drive, and unwavering belief in a brighter future, built what is now the largest biotech corporation in the modern world. Yeah, sounds normal. The defeat of cancer. I take that back. In 2041, Virexion unveiled Helix 1, the world's first self-learning viral carrier engineered to seek out and destroy cancer cells, powered by controlled gene editing and neuroanalysis. The Helix 1 platform eliminated over 87 of all known cancer types. Jeez. Okay, millions of lives saved, billions of hope restored. Let's see how they cause an epidemic. The GP15 epidemic. In 2047, as the world stood on the brink of extinction due to the GP15 viral outbreak, I was about to say something, let me not say it. It was Virexion that first acknowledged the threat and stood against it. We took the hit when no one else could. We built isolation systems, next-gen vaccines, and biomodules to suppress mutational spread. We held the line when nations fell. Beyond the Earth. You call it colonization. I feel like it's colonization. We gotta call it out. To us, it was simply the next step. Thanks to Virexion's breakthroughs in neural implants and adaptive. Is this like Tesla or something? This Elon Musk plus COVID plus Jeff Bezos type of corporation? Like, what is this? I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of the lore of the story. It just it just reminded me of like 5 different like billionaires at once for some reason, and companies. Let me stop though. You call it colonization. To us, it was simply the next step. Thanks to Virexion's breakthroughs in neural implants and adaptive biology, the human mind and body were made ready for entirely new environments. Our pioneering research in cellular regeneration made long-term deep space survival a reality. Okay, now it's pushing dead space. Dang, I wish it's still. I wish that studio's still around. Probably would have been a good game series by now. Yeah, whatever. Still got Resident Evil, I guess. Anyway, okay, then, okay, Deep Space Survival Reality. We did just launch a space route. We rebooted Evolution. How you reboot something that? Never mind. And this is the only beginning. The world changed slowly. We don't. I don't know about that one. This world all messed up with zombies. And who knows what else type of diabolical experimented specimens or whatever. The world changes slowly. We don't. Today, we're developing a new generation of neuroviruses. That does not sound good. There's no way you can make that sound any better. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. Okay, designed to enhance cognitive functions. Oh yeah, they enhance something now. They enhance the irony. It's hilarious. We're exploring genetic synthesis of collective consciousness. We don't adapt to the future, we build it. For Lexon Biotech, the legacy of the future begins here. Somehow this reminded me of Dead Space plus Dead Rising. Not the old ones, the most recent one, since it got the whole alien virus thing going on in there. Shoot, Back for Blood, if people even still remember that game. Whatever game. Resident Evil for sure, cause not only is a biotech, there's also parts in the story where like some of the viruses have like a conscious kinda. No, I might be capping. I know in the latest one, 7, they kind of revealed it in a sense, but not in other games. And there was also Epidemic, which sounds pretty similar to real life. I just denied that. Sure, we had COVID that happened, which that was the one that I want to joke about, but it's not funny. People actually did die from that and stuff of serious health issues. It's not something to joke around lightly, I can't lie. Shoot, even though it been like, man, it felt like it been forever, but it only been like 3 years, I think, since it happened. No, I'm lying. Like COVID, I think started off sometime the beginning of 2020, if not like late 2019, but it wasn't as severe. It was just like a few cases that people didn't know about. Eventually, numbers began to grow. It spread nationwide and whatnot. So different continents got hit. Next thing you know, the whole world basically shut down. The skies became more blue. There was less cars and maybe even trucks on the road. And I don't know about other countries, but as far as the US, we had stimulus checks just so people can buy food and water. And, good amount of people did, and some other people, well, they probably spending on BS. Lots of businesses closed down. I know in the United States they had Black Lives Matter, which I mean sounds good until it didn't really do nothing for black people or frankly just any people. I mean there was just so many controversy. Then the news didn't even make it sound any better, cause it's peaceful protests. Meanwhile, you got all this rioting and stuff, so there was a divide and this, that, and the dirt. Oh, man. Man, when I do edit this video, I'll probably just cut this out. Just cut to me talking about COVID and everything else. Man, COVID sucked, man. It really did. Sure. The U.S. economy is already in enough troubles, but COVID just helped it get pushed up a little bit more, cause the prices went up and they never went down once all the restrictions and whatnot left. And yeah, it kind of sucks being an American. I can't lie. What are you gonna do besides go to work, go to school, try to do the best for what you could for not only yourself, your family, and your community, but also just be positive and don't be besides face again, I'm cool. Don't be a fucking dick. Let me stop. Okay, sure, I'll probably end this off real shortly. Been playing this too long as is. Anything I loot from here? Whack. I feel like I should be close to a save point. If not a save point, at least a drive. That's probably where that zombie came from. I feel like it's a missed opportunity for me not to lose these, what do you call these? Show. I feel like there's a specific name for them, but I know they're just shelves. That's what I remember. Also, did I even found this lab yet, or no? I'm still trying to find that lab. Okay, that's busted. Have I been through here? Okay, no, this is all new. All new. Okay. First thing first, let's clear this out. Let's make sure grab all the loot we can. Okay, I don't think it's any zombies. I just gotta loot up and save. What the heck? I got a wrench? Dope. Wait, do I got a wrench? No, I don't. Never mind. That was just telling me I need one for that. Wait. Man, what the? Well, at least when you kill them, you don't gotta, like, hey, at least you can kill them once you actually, like, push them off you. That's one thing I respect. Because if you didn't, you had to, like, run back, then shoot them. That would have been even more annoying with the regular zombies. Okay, am I missing, like, another note or something, or... Okay, I don't think. Let me turn this light off. And actually, no, let me... Man, that was a cheeky little zombie, too. You could not see that. Anyway. Key to 4th floor. Okay, I'm nowhere near finished yet. This sucks, to say the least. Okay. Let's read some more lore. Project Solo is an ambitious program designed to repurpose the bodies of the affected into unique combat units. It's always super soldiers. And Wolf 1403 ago. Cool. I don't know, that's one thing about like biotech zombies inspired by Resident Evil. It's always we trying to improve humanity, then somehow super soldiers can evolve, or like space aliens and well not space aliens, but like space artifacts or something crazy, and then next thing you know, things just get wacky and you in a situation you just cannot explain nothing imaginable horrors. I don't know. I can't hate on it, but I blame Resident Evil for that. Like I feel like Resident Evil, even though they didn't start it, they one of the ones that known for it, they're gonna get credit for it, cause that's just how the games go. And yeah, I just blame Resident Evil. Okay, so that was this for rooftop, this for key floor. Oh, is my health low? It is super hard to tell. Yeah, that is low. Will this bandage help? No, not really. And I also still don't have any money. Dang, this game want me to be broke. Like I'm in COVID. Let me stop. Okay. It needs a 5. I got a 4. Let me get out of here. Let me go down here. Okay, got any batteries up? Yep, I still do. I got 8 shots in a dream, and let's hope there's a shotgun in here, cause I got 5 that I don't know why I got so early. And there's a koala. I hope I can. Nope. At least I tried. Okay, buddy. So, okay, buddy. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Ah, gee, cheap little game. Let me turn. Okay. Man, one thing I did forgot to mention, I was mentioning the whole COVID and all that. I remember going to like school with like, not only did we have the Zoom school, not in the beginning per se, cause when COVID really hit, it was mostly summertime. There was, everybody was out. How in the
Let's go! This game we need the words that multiply it always says. Oh, 16x, guys!
what I was about to say, before that BS happened, cause I remember the beginning of school, maybe sometime halfway through it. I had to go to school. Everybody was wearing masks and whatnot. You didn't wear a mask, you were suspended and all that jazz. Had to take a Zoom class. Eventually, the cases got worse. There was more people getting sick. We went back to Zoom. Then we went back to going to school with the mask. If I remember correct, we were wearing masks until the end of the year. If not that, by pretty much the end of the year, everything was chilled out, so we didn't need a half mask, thankfully. And I graduated as normal and everything else, thankfully. But I could probably remember it wrong. Maybe we still had to wear masks for the graduation. That was when COVID not necessarily died down because COVID is still around and it always got different strains and mutations. Hence why it's good to get vaccinated, you know. But it died down as far as media coverage and whatnot because as sad and messed up as it is to put it, a lot of people did get vaccinated, which did help. Uh, a good amount of people started, taking care of their hygiene and wash their hands and stuff. At least I hope now. And the deaths are mostly people who have a weak immune system or like older, of course, older and younger, which still isn't something good, but is a part of life. Yeah, COVID is not something I'm gonna remember well, but I'm sure some people's gonna remember it for a long time. That's gonna be one of the things where, like, if you have grandkids and whatnot, you just gonna tell them of what it was like. But since it's only been like maybe like 2 to 3 years, you may not remember as much or could really get in detail. But I tell you one thing, if the wiki is still around at that time, the wiki would probably give you all the answers. Like I was looking up COVID on the wiki for like the US. Man, there was so much information on there, like it almost went through it day by day. Like I was surprised it even had that much detail on there. It really caught me off guard. But of course you can't rely on everything on the wiki, because anybody can write anything on there, but for the things that are accurate and that do have proper references, it's pretty nice. Yeah, the back to the game. So I'm assuming the free continues as lives So if you lose all of them, you lose them. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I am not gonna play through all of this again. I understand it's a survival game or whatnot. You gotta push through so much until you can finally get that save. But just like what I mentioned before in my other videos and review, the lighting is better, it's good now. But I just went through all of that progress just to get killed by a crawler of all things. There's no way for me to get any money or currency to even buy new things, so like I don't know how I'm supposed to get that. The flashlight drains way too quickly, so you pretty much gonna go through almost all your batteries like that. But they want you to watch an ad for it, which I feel like is somewhat pushing it. If it was for the fact that, again, it's two developers, they still gotta make their money out. You know, I can't be mad at games that use ads for revenue. You know, every free to play game does that. I will only be mad if it's intrusive, which this game isn't. You just really get an ad once you die, or again, if you want to get like a free reward or something. So I can't be mad at that. It's a aiming. The devs did say in the reviews they're gonna add a lock on. I hope they do add a lock on, cause for the love of me, I don't understand how you want someone to land a headshot when you can't even aim that good. It just don't make any sense. It just don't. Like either oh here's a better idea. Don't improve the aim, but reduce the zombie speed just by a little bit. That way you have more leniency for errors and this, that, and the third. So the zombies are slower. They won't catch up to you as fast. So that gives you more time to shoot, and if you do miss, well, you can counteract them or whatnot. And by the beginner zombies still being slow, basic, and whatnot, they can still catch you off guard because they're still in corners and whatnot. But when you get to the, I guess, lower levels for this game, since you're on the rooftop, you eventually, counter the faster zombies, but that's by the time you have the AK and shotgun. Now, this game probably already has that, but I don't know, food for thought. Like, I made it farther than the other YouTuber, and shoot, I'll probably close to getting the save point. But as you saw for yourself, there's a crawler in the doorway. The crawler was phasing through it, got a few cheap shots and whatever. I tried to go through the door to get it to move. It got my angle. I'm on not green health, yellow health. So I'm thinking, alright, I can just move, try to get it out, then shoot it. And even if I do get caught up, I'm on yellow health, I'll survive it. Instead, I just completely die, and all the zombies that I just killed, I can have to kill them again. I had zero money, so even if I did find a store, there was nothing for me to buy to loot up and whatnot. I gotta find all those notes, all the extra loot. And with the glow sticks just, they suck. Like, okay, with this game, I increased my brightness, so it's way brighter than before. So, it probably was an error on my end, cause I'll show you. I literally bumped this up almost all the way up, just so I can see. And if I bring out this gun, alright, the light is better now. The lighting, I like it now. I'm gonna have to play like this next time to try to get where I left off at. Am I gonna do that tonight? No. No. That's the one thing about having certain spots where you can save at. When you die and lose all your progress, like some games can get away with it. Some games can get away with it because it's either fun or again it's a roguelike. So you may get some things, you may not get them. But with this game, like save as a restart and decide to loot this container, it is always gonna be the same loot. So that in my opinion is not a roguelike to me. You don't gotta have the RPG limits, just make the loot like available. Like this might have a box of mags, but it may have a battery instead. That in my opinion is more roguelike than just you going through so much trouble and hassle just to get to a save point or get close to it, and then you die because this zombie can't even get out the door. You on yellow health, which an average person would assume is, regular health, halfway, 50%. And you just instantly die. Now you gotta watch this ad and go through all that pain again. Like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. And like, I'm pushing myself to try to aim for headshots. It's working good now, apparently. But any other time, like say if I was to move it and trying to move it again, sometimes it don't register. Like, and it's just so annoying. Cause like, how you expect the players to get a headshot when they aim for the head and it's not even a one-shot kill? And if it is a one-shot kill, the hitbox is so like busted. Cause like as I do on the crawlers, it's easier, but I'm still not hitting them. It don't even make sense. Like at least give it some leeway to where you hit the neck or a little lower than the neck, it still count. That just don't make any sense to me. Like you want me to aim for the head, but aiming itself is such a difficult feat. This flashlight battery dies so quick. And if I die, I gotta restart all that progress. Like I don't like that. I don't like that. Like at least have like okay, like I got one thumb drive or whatever they call it, USB stick to have a save here. What they could have did somewhere during that area, like say before you get to the bathroom, so somewhere in one of those library areas, they could have put an extra thumb drive, so I wouldn't have a save all the way at the the next checkpoint, but I could just go back here, save it again. That way I made some more progress rather than have to go through all of that again and having to reloot everything and kill everything again. It don't make sense to me. Then like there are certain areas where you think would be extra loot, but it just doesn't have extra loot. And one thing I also noticed, if you go back here, and this is just an example, so if the devs do end up watching this or some of it towards the end, just take a little note, alright? So right here, like there was a zombie here, killed him, tutorial. But over here is a little gap. So I'm thinking, oh sure, maybe there's something right here, maybe some loot or something. There's absolutely nothing right here. So if there's one thing I will at least say is you can make the loot scarce, of course. You still gotta make a survival hard. But if a player decides to go out the way to try to find some extra loot and a spot, say like this open spot right here. Like, put some extra batteries right here. Maybe a mag or two. Make it feel like the player actually did find something. Rather than going through a whole gap that honestly could have been filled in with like boxes or any other goofy stuff. And that's just not for that little area. That also goes for just all the other little spots, little nooks and crannies and whatnot. Like, I don't get it. And with this flashlight, like, hold on. With this flashlight, if I feel like it should aim more down so you can see it quality easy, cause you can easily walk to them and not see them. Now I do get it, you have to aim down, so I wouldn't recommend adding it, of course, if you still gonna have the aim up and down feature. Cause that is part of the gameplay, and I will say it's clever, it's cool, but it's annoying to say the least. Like, I didn't get killed by a crawler because of a skill issue. Like, I got killed off a crawler because, like, what the where this zombie came from? Again, putting it all the map. So this zombie literally fit. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done again. I might actually come back and play this game when they add and they change the controls or make it easier to pop a zombie head. I made it further than the other YouTuber, so that's something I can say. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling this. Then, considering that you walk up to this door and it's saying cut power first, they want you to backtrack in this game. And if you gotta backtrack and fight zombies again, that's one thing I'm also not gonna like. No, I take that back. I don't feel like that's a problem. I feel like backtracking would be the problem if there's nothing you can loot or even get or nothing changes. I don't know. I do have hope for this game. And, when they make a new update with the controls or whatnot, I'll check it out. Because it's two developers. They are trying their best. Reason why I'm just not mad. And I'm also trying to have patience, of course. Because making a game is hard or whatnot. They are trying, and they made an update literally 2 days ago. So they can make an update for those small quality of life features like moving the inventory, the tutorial, and I forgot the last one, maybe lighting or something. I can easily see them updating it. I'm getting back into it and I actually liking it. Some of it is a skill issue, but some of it just it just ruins the fun for me. Like, I don't know. I would come back to this game, but if I'm still not feeling it, I'm not checking out this game again. I'll check out any other games they make, but if this game isn't working, not as far as controls. If it's just not working for me, it's just not my cup of tea. I'll try another game from them, but probably not this one. But I'm gonna stick to my word. I wait on an update. I'm gonna try it again. Alright. If you did watch this video or one of my videos, thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate you watching this through. Kinda low-key bummed out. Yeah, shoot, actually, let me Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Why is there an ad? Make sure to like and subscribe. Um, I'll make a playing mobile game, mobile video soon. Equal Ink 2. Haven't played those games in a while. Probably doing a Polytopia. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna play Delta Force now. See y'all later.